shift our focus now to tell you about how the Supreme Court has come down heavily on Patanjali for misleading advertisements over the Indian Medical Association's petition. Now, contempt notice has been issued against Patanjali and its director, Acharya Balkrishna, saying that they have prima facie flouted orders of the top court. Now, the Supreme Court has restrained Patanjali from publishing advertisements of medication produced by it for blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, and obesity. The Supreme Court pulled up the Health Ministry as well, telling the ministry that they've also received 22 complaints and asking if they had discharged their duty. The Supreme Court came down heavily on the ministry, saying that the entire country is being taken for a ride and the ministry is closing their eyes. In fact, the top court asked what communication had been sent to states. Then the Supreme Court said that the Health Ministry has to monitor this and can't say they don't care two hoots. Alright, so let's essentially tell you what this case is about, because remember earlier the Indian medical body had moved the Supreme Court against Patanjali, and it had stated that several ads allegedly projected allopathy and doctors in bad light. So the IMA, in view of that, said that disparaging statements made by the firm to mislead people. Essentially why we're looking at that supreme rap for the brand from the top court, saying that stop all medicine related ads giving misleading info, have also gone on to question that must not publish ads related to medicines for BP, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, or obesity, has also questioned the fact that how can it claim complete eradication and not just cure of these diseases. So clearly with the Supreme Court also slamming the Health Ministry over there, questioning them to be accountable in terms of how these misleading ads are even published and if they've discharged their duties and what have they essentially told the states as well. Because the Supreme Court went on to note that the entire country was being taken for a ride and they've essentially closed their eyes to such a situation. In fact, they've even questioned the fact that the plea was filed 2 years ago and that should have been monitored. And that is essentially, of course, the entire legal aspect of what has been transpiring here as far as the legal court and the top court, rather, pulling up Patanjali is concerned. But for the moment, we leave it at that.